So this is an overview of the Startrac virtual bike. On the home screen, you have different sections, so you can go into a quick start workout. You can view our workout portal, which has a bunch of engaging cycling content. You can get your FTP score, or you can skip to apps and entertainment, or do a screen sharing. I'm gonna go straight into the workout portal because I wanna do a workout. All of this information is going to give you accurate calorie calculation and also estimate your max heart rate and your FTP. I'm going to leave it as is because I'm not that interested in that for this tutorial, but you can play around with this and it'll engage you more in your workout. So right now it's loading our workout portal. At the top here you have instructor-led rides. These are all going to be voice-led, so you'll have to have either a wired Bluetooth connection or a wired headphone connection or a Bluetooth headphone connection. We can go through and check a couple of these out. So as you can see, it can either be a instructor with a scenic route or an instructor with a background like this. Down here you have a ton of different interval workouts to choose from, as well as training series and camps. Something like this, if you wanted to do a VO2 max camp, you would go through here and you could select for different camps. So this looks like a 3-day or a 3-week program. In any of these types of interval workouts, you can either, so let's go into base camp, we'll select one of these workouts. You can choose the player view or the journey view. The player view is going to be a static interval-based training platform. So if you don't want to have anything moving on the screen, this would be the one to select. But the really cool ones are the journeys. So this is going to populate a random virtual world that you then work out you follow the interval-based training in the world. So it loads the world, you press start, and it's going to jump you right into the workout. So it looks like it shows a cartoon desert scene. So up here, these are the intervals that I'm following. It gives me my FTP and RPMs to hit, and then these are my active metrics down here below. So what I'm trying to do, and I'm not on the bike right now, but I would be trying to get my FTP in between these metrics and then my RPM. Right now it's free, but usually it gives you something to hit, and we'll skip to the next interval and see. So here it gives you an RPM between 95 and 105 to hit. So this is an example of the workout portal. All of these workouts are free to the user, and they're always pushing new workouts, so you're always going to get new content. The other cool thing about this bike is we have a bunch of apps and entertainment. If you don't want to do a cycling specific workout, you can just do a normal cycling workout while watching something on Netflix. So you can go into quick start, you have your general quick start view, and then you can skip up here to apps and entertainment. So you have a bunch of different apps to choose from. You can go in here, log into Netflix, put on your favorite show, and get a nice ride in. A couple other cool features on the home screen. So this display is compatible with Apple Watch and Samsung Galaxy Watch. So if I happen to work out with one of those watches, I can tap to pair down here. I'm going to provide the console with my heart rate, and then at the end of the workout, I'm going to be able to take all of the metrics from the console and it's going to save onto my device. Another cool thing is if you're new to cycling, we've incorporated this bike fit. So it teaches you how to set up the virtual bike. So you can do seat height, seat slider, and handlebars, and it tells you based on your height how to safely set up the bike for the most comfortable and safe ride. And then you have your language selection and metric selection down here below. And that's a quick overview of the virtual bike.